Hello everyone, and I hope you're having a great day. We're going to be talking about the iPhone 14 series today. The iPhone 14 and the 14 Plus are the latest base iPhones from Apple, but they're also part of a growing controversy about the iPhone series. Each model costs $829 and $929 respectively, so let's find out more. Design. The iPhone 14 and 14 Plus have a sleek and stylish design that's sure to turn heads. They are made of durable stainless steel and have a glass back. These devices are available in 7 colors, including the newest yellow. Yellow was introduced in March of 2023, which is pretty recent if you're watching this right now. The design isn't shabby, but I would have liked Apple to round the device's corners for more usability, because usually when you're holding a phone, smoother corners are easier to hold. Display. The iPhone 14 has a beautiful 6.1-inch Super Retina XDR display with an HD definition resolution. HD means 1080p, and that's pretty good for phones around this price range, and even less than this price range. While the iPhone 14 Plus has the same screen specs, but a larger 6.7-inch display. So the iPhone 14 Plus is mainly for people who, want a bigger phone for movie watching, video taking. Well, the iPhone 14 is perfect for, normal people who are okay with a tinier size iPhone. However, the controversy of Apple and its iPhones starts with the display. Both devices have a standard 60 Hz refresh rate. 60 Hz means that the screen refreshes 60 times a second. It sounds like a lot of times, and you won't really need it to refresh 60 times a second. But this isn't really good compared to other phones in this price range, and even for devices under this price. For example, the $250 Galaxy A14 still has a 90 Hz refresh rate. And that's $250, so that's about $600 less than the iPhone 14 series starts at. Camera. Camera's a reason that a lot of people prefer iPhones over Android devices. Although Android devices still have really great camera. The iPhone 14 has a dual lens rear camera setup that's capable of taking great photos and videos. The main camera and the ultra-wide camera are joined by a 12 megapixel sensor, also the same for the front camera. Both the iPhone 14 and the iPhone 14 Plus come with a decent suite of video recording, with a max of 4K video. iPhones are generally known for their video quality because, all Androids have really good photo taking, but iPhones are really better and they excel in video taking. So if you're a person who takes videos often, then the iPhone 14 series may be a good option, especially over Android. Performance. The iPhone 14s are powered by the 1-year-old A15 Bionic chip, which they claimed was the fastest chip ever in a smartphone when they released it in late 2021. The A15 is a very capable chip. All the more controversy is sparked by the fact that the newest A16 chip, which is much faster, is only placed in the Pro models, not in these still expensive base iPhones. By the way, if you want to see a video about the Pro iPhones, then check out my next video, because I'm sure I'll be talking about how the normal iPhone and the Pro iPhone 14 series are very different from each other. The RAM included with the phones are 6 gigabytes, while the hard drive starts at 128 gigabytes and increases based on price. And if you're willing to spend a lot, it maxes out at 1 terabyte of internal storage. 6 gigabytes of RAM isn't much, but due to the power of the A15 chip, and it's pretty fast, it's a decent amount to just run the phone smoothly. Finally, battery life. The iPhone 14 and 14 Plus have 3,200 milliamp hours and 4,200 milliamp hour batteries, respectively. Milliamp hours is basically the system where you measure battery size in, and both of these are pretty great batteries. They support fast charging so you can quickly top it up when you need to. Based on Apple's software capabilities, the batteries are really good. Apple claims that the iPhone 14 Plus has some of the best battery life in any smartphone out there. That's a pretty brave claim, but I think it's true, considering how good and how efficient Apple's silicon chips are. The charging speeds top out at 20 watts, not so much considering that Huawei, OnePlus, and Xiaomi phones have a top of like 110 watts. However, according to Apple, quote unquote, you can reach 50% in close to 30 minutes. Software. Software is a really big area where people like to buy iPhones. The iPhone 14 and the 14 Plus run iOS 16, which is the latest version of Apple's mobile operating system. iOS 16 is packed with new features, including a redesigned lock screen, new messages features, and more. One sad thing is that both devices, the iPhone 14 and the 14 Plus, don't get access to always-on display. Always-on display is self-explanatory, but it's a display that basically shows time and important updates all the time. So you can sort of use your phone on a desk as a clock, and it'll show the time for you. The UI of the iPhones is and has always been good, but they lack customization and other features that Android and other custom interfaces have. Finally, conclusion. And the conclusion is probably why you're watching this video in the first place. The iPhone 14 and the 14 Plus are one of the best iPhones yet. They have a sleek design, beautiful displays, and powerful camera systems. If you're looking for the best smartphones on the market, the iPhone 14 and 14 Plus series are great contenders. However, if you're not specifically into the Apple ecosystem, for example, people who are willing to purchase Android phones such as a Pixel or a Samsung, maybe even a OnePlus or Huawei phone, over iPhones, Android phones may have much better value. A common misconception that occurs often in the tech world is that the UI on Androids is much worse than iPhones, which is wrong. There are a lot of similar options in Android that still have a great enough UI interface like the iPhones. The Pixel 7 and Samsung S23 are cheaper options, but they provide much better value and more features for the money. Now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video about the iPhone 14 and the 14 Plus. Feel free to share your thoughts through the comments. Remember to subscribe, like, and share this video if you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Thank you.